Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dejahnique, and today we have part 2 of moving diaries. I am now finally in my new apartment. I am so excited, but when I tell you, it has been a journey. It has been a journey, but we're here and that's what matters most. So I literally just got into my apartment. The last time you saw me, I was actually moving out of my New York City apartment. I am now in Michigan. Oh, there's a bee outside my window. Luckily, my window is closed. Yes, it is. Yeah, so the last time you saw me, I was leaving New York City, or I was still in New York City. I can't remember. Actually, I think the last thing you saw was me at the spa. I don't know if I filmed when I got back to my apartment. When I got back to that apartment, I needed to like still clean stuff out of the unit. I don't know if I filmed anything about that though, but I literally was crunching on time and had to get out of there because I literally had to be out by 11:59. And when I say I was out, literally 11:59, because my flight wasn't until the next day. And yeah, I just used my maximum amount of time because why not? But when I got here, I did not film anything because, well, one, also my travels were chaotic. Oh my gosh, I don't think I slept for a full 24 hours within the span of that. As well as I ended up going to my sister's place and I wanted to respect her privacy. And so I have not spoken to y'all in a month and a half. Oh my gosh, I literally can't believe it's been so long, but you know what? That streak is now over because I am now in my own place. So I'm so excited for what's to come of me and my new place. I'm so excited. I am gonna give y'all a little tour today. It's completely empty. I know I'm gonna be cleaning my entire apartment before I move any furniture in, which my furniture is in storage still. Well, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell y'all this storage story too because it's wild. When I say I was stressed and it was not good. But yeah, my stuff is in storage and so I'm not gonna get it out of storage until I think one of these days. Someday this week. The only thing is I'm gonna have to rebuild all of my furniture, which is quite frustrating. I shouldn't have had to, but the moving company that I chose was very unprofessional in my opinion, honestly, and I would never book with them again. So yeah, now I'm gonna head out. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might do something to celebrate, who knows? I don't know, it'll be probably a last minute decision, but anyways, now that I gave you that intro, I am gonna get started and give you guys a tour of the place. Welcome to my empty apartment tour. I'm gonna start off here with the kitchen. So first we have our fridge-freezer combo, which in the freezer, it has an ice machine, which I've never had before, so that's gonna be super helpful and handy. The fridge is just a typical fridge. And on over, we have a dishwasher here, which I did not use my dishwasher once in New York City. I want to say I don't know why, but I think it's more so just because I didn't grow up with the dishwasher, and so I was so used to just hand washing dishes, and I was like, oh, just hand wash them, that's fine, that's what I'm used to. But thinking about it, I could have definitely saved some time, like a lot of time, and I knew that then, but I will definitely be taking use of this now, also to save time, because I'm sure I'm gonna be a busy girl. We have a sink, which has garbage disposal. Never had garbage disposal before, so that's really nice. And we have a bunch of cabinet space, more cabinet space than I had in New York City, which I love. Then we have our stove microwave combo, and in New York City, I did have to buy my own microwave, which kind of sucked, but like, it was fine. And this freaking stove top is touchscreen. And what's great about it is it has a lock control, so it's locked until you like unlock it, basically, so there's no casualties or anything. Moving on over here, I do indeed still have a washer dryer in unit, which I love because, oh my gosh, I would not want to have to go to a laundromat. So for the fact that I am now having in-unit laundry back to back, I'm like, perfect. And I love how it's like each its own separate thing and not like a combination. Now I'm here in my kitchen, which, what? That's so funny, I'm not in the kitchen. Now I'm here in my bathroom, which this bathroom is so spacious. Also to mention, just like the kitchen, I love the dark finishes that we have here, but I have this really big mirror. All this counter space, I did not have this much counter space at all in New York City, which that is something that I wanted. So I was a little bit annoyed because I can barely fit anything on my sink. But now, oh my gosh, there's so much room and I'm so happy. And then I even have some storage, like I have drawers. I have storage underneath, which is really nice. And now we're gonna move right on over here. So here I have my shower tub combo, which I actually do really like that there is a tub, because if I want to take a bath, I have that option. I know a lot of people don't really like tubs, they usually like just showers, but me, I personally, I like a tub. Sometimes I even prefer a tub. Anytime I see just a shower in a place, I'm like, but it has no tub. Just because it gives me the option to take a bath if I want. This bathroom is so spacious. Now moving on over here, I have my coat closet, which honestly, this coat closet is so deep. I can completely fit in here, like wow. It's, I would say, a nice amount of space this way, like I can completely fully fit here. Moving on, the last final thing, we have my bedroom. I am still figuring out the layout that I want to have here. And then right on over here, which I am so happy about, have a walk-in closet. Here we have her. Here we have her, it's so much space. It's so big. That is going to conclude my empty apartment tour. I am so obsessed, I love it. I also love the dark fixtures that's in here, like the dark cabinetry and the dark countertops. I love the contrast. That is going to conclude my empty apartment tour. Stay tuned for the rest. Actually, I am so hungry, so I'm gonna go get some brunch with my sister because I got here early and haven't eaten anything all day just because I wanted to get this whole thing situated. So we're gonna go to brunch and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. It's good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I do also really like the mimosa. Like, they're both really good. Now we're waiting on our food. I didn't get breakfast because also we came a little bit later. I ended up getting a burger because the burger looks really good also. And I got a sweet potato fries with it, and I love sweet potato fries. So yeah. I am now back the next day. Now I'm gonna get started with cleaning. Also, my hair looks really crazy right now because I unfortunately don't ever sleep with a scarf. And so it will literally get so frizzy the next day, but it is my fault for not wearing a scarf when I sleep. Yeah, so don't mind that. So I did end up buying this spin brush for while I clean, and then I can get the walls of the shower really easy. So I'm gonna stop there and then I'll pick up on everything else either later tonight or tomorrow. Guys, it's been about a week to a week and a half since I've last updated you guys, but as you can see from the background, my things are out of storage, and so that's now my next task to work on. The last place I left off was cleaning, but now that my furniture is here, I'm gonna work on rebuilding that and getting all of that put away. The first thing I'm gonna be working on is my bed, because I've been sleeping on the floor for like the past week, and I would rather sleep in my bed that I have. Literally, my mattress is in my bedroom, just laying on the wall, and I need to get to rebuilding my bed so I can sleep on my bed. And then I'll move on to my couch and I can work on getting these boxes. I've already opened some to get some of the items out, but now I just need to place everything where it needs to go, like kitchen stuff in the kitchen cabinets, bathroom stuff in the bathroom. I've done laundry, but I have not used a single dish in here because I haven't even opened my dishes, and I have been eating out for the past like week or so. I'm excited to get all this stuff done so I can actually go grocery shopping and get back onto my meal prepping. But for now, I just really need to get rid of all this stuff here. Quite chaotic, quite messy. Like I said, I'm gonna be working on my bed first, so that is what I'm about to get started. Now I'm at the point where I think I have everything in my bedroom for my bed. I'm not really sure because literally pieces of my bed were put in certain boxes, pieces of my couch were put in certain boxes. It's all chaos. And I won't know until I actually start building this thing. I also had to find my instruction manual, which took me a while. I literally opened up all my boxes to see if they were in there. They weren't. I forgot I put them in my luggage. Now I'm just gonna have to look at this instruction manual again just to make sure I have everything. Now a couple days later, and I did finish my bed that same night because I didn't have much left to do. I'm so happy I have my bed, one, back together because now I can sleep on my bed. It's been quite comfy. And then two, now I can see a better outline / layout of my bedroom in a way, just because I know where I want to put specific furniture. And so I have a better insight of that. I'm gonna show you guys what it's looking like now. So now here's the bed. Yeah, it looks quite messy, but that's okay, whatever. Anyways, I have a bedside table here at my bed, and then there's this big gap over here, but there's this big gap for a reason. I plan on putting another bedside table on this side, and then I wanna get like a makeup vanity to go here in the middle of the wall, which is why there's a gap. And then I might put some like shelving over on each side. For the most part is the plan that I have for my bedroom. I'm actually so excited because I know it's gonna look so good. And then I'll still have like enough walk space room. Like, it's so much space. I love it. Wow, she's glowing. Yeah, so now that my bed's done, I'm actually gonna work on my couch now, which I did already in a way unpack my couch just because it was like wrapped. So I unpacked everything. I also took my couch covers off and I washed those last night. Anyways, yeah, let me stop talking so much and get started and working on the couch. Now I am actually finally done with my couch. It really didn't take long. It took longer than it could have slash should have, just because I kept messing things up or putting the wrong pieces in the wrong spot or missing to put a piece in a spot. So I had to keep retaking it apart and then put it back together, as well as I had to grab my other manual. I didn't have the right one with me, but I had to find it. So I got that. The only thing that I necessarily need to do is put the covers back on the couch. I'm gonna do that later tonight. So the last time you saw me, I was finishing with working on my couch, which that is now completely done, which is great because I can use my couch now. I did since then also take out like my carpet. I put that down, vacuum it, clean it, all that stuff. I did that. I still have my coffee table just wrapped up here, but I'll get to that at some point. What I'm gonna be working on today is starting to empty all of these boxes over here. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the kitchen stuff because that is quite important for me right now, given I haven't gone grocery shopping since all of my dishes are still put away, and I've been eating Chipotle a lot. You could probably see a Chipotle bag back there, right there, and then you can see whatever. I've been eating Chipotle a lot. I even got like the meal, the family meal thing, because I was like, I'm gonna use this as meal prep since my dishes aren't out. All of that, I wanna get that set up today. And then, cause I feel like that's what most of my boxes are, is kitchen stuff, if I'm being honest. And then the rest are like decorations. And then also I have these big old boxes back right here that I also need to take out. I literally have not had a clear walking path since I've gotten here. Back, and I've gotten a chance to put those big boxes away. So now I'm gonna actually work on my dishes, which I'll wrap them things up good. So I know this is gonna take me a while. Now all done with my dishes, and that was, I would say, the last biggest thing that I still needed to do. The only other things that I really need to do is put away all of my like decor. That is going to include part 2 of my moving diaries. I will see y'all in part 3 when I actually get more furniture and start building that, where you'll see more of the final furniture that I will be getting for my apartment. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in my next one.